In today's video, I'm going to recreate the most unstoppable offensive system in the NFL right now from the #1 scoring offense in the league, the Philadelphia Eagles. This unstoppable offense has helped turn Jalen Hurts from an above-average starting NFL quarterback into a player who has won multiple Offensive Player of the Week awards this season and the league's leading candidate and current betting favorite to win the NFL MVP award in 2022. But did you know that you can find all the same plays in Madden 23? If you want to see what offensive plays I'm using to recreate Jalen Hurts' perfect offensive system, stick around after the intro. For the cheapest, fastest, most reliable MUT coins on the market, check out my coin sponsors at AOEAH.com and use discount code MONEY for 3% off. Link in the description below. In today's video, I'm going to show you some of the biggest plays the Eagles and Jalen Hurts have made from the current 2022 NFL season. Then I'm going to show you how to find the exact same plays in Madden 23 so you can run the exact same overpowered offense with any of your favorite mobile quarterbacks. But before I get into it, this is a new type of video that I'm doing, and feedback is always appreciated. So if you would like to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, all the plays I will be showing you guys today can be found in my offensive ebooks, links in the description below and the top pinned comment if you guys would like to know more. In recent weeks through roster updates and title updates, Jalen Hurts has been given both an upgrade to his overall speed, which now stands at 89, which is good enough for 5th fastest quarterback in the entire game, and he's also been given 2 superstar abilities, making him even more dangerous as a runner. These abilities include JUCE, which allows the user controlling Jalen Hurts steerable juke animations, which highly increases his ability to fake out defenders in the open field, making him much harder to tackle. And he was also given fast break, which is an ability that has an effect on the entire offense as it gives improved blocking on QB designed run plays. Now this is important because what it means is that the entire offense will hold their blocks longer anytime you call a run play for the quarterback, which includes not only the linemen but the tight ends, receivers, and running backs are all blocking on the play. You can run these plays with any mobile quarterback, but this ability is something that only Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen have, and it will make the plays that I show you today even harder for your opponent to stop. But let's take a look at some of the ways the Eagles use Jalen Hurts' ability in the run game to give them one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL, as well as how you can capitalize on his 2 new running-based superstar abilities. The 2 concepts that the Eagles use the most are the read option, which is a play where the quarterback has to decide whether to keep the ball or hand it off to an option player, typically a running back, and a run pass option, more commonly known as an RPO. If you don't know how to run read option plays, it's very simple, as all you have to do is hold the right trigger or R2 button, whether an Xbox or PlayStation, and the play art does its best to spell it out for you by putting symbols above the defender's heads that you need to watch for before making your decision about who you want to run with the ball. But I'm going to break it down even easier for you. The only defender you really need to watch on a read option is the read defender, which is the defender with the R above his head. This defender here has 2 programmed reactions once the play starts. They will either choose to defend the running back or the quarterback. If the defender chooses to defend the running back, they will be aggressive, shoot in immediately, and chase the running back throughout the play, leaving the quarterback alone. If you see this reaction, you know it is the best thing to do nothing, so that the ball will stay with the quarterback because he will be uncovered. The only other reaction the defender will make is to defend the quarterback. When they do this, they will drop back almost like they're dropping into a hard flat zone assignment. If you see this, they're waiting for the quarterback to run. In this scenario, it is best to hold the A or X button, once again whether on Xbox or PlayStation, and hand it off to the running back, as this reaction will usually leave a big hole right up the middle where the read defender has vacated. The difference for the Eagles is that they have a lot of very athletic blockers, and often they like to pull them to add another element to these runs. That usually result in much bigger plays, like this 27-yard run against the Minnesota Vikings early in week 2 of the season. On this play, you'll see how their tight end Dallas Goedert starts the play on the left side of the line, making this the strong side of the line of scrimmage, before immediately pulling to the weak side to become a lead blocker for Jalen Hurts, which he uses to turn this play from an easy first down run on 3rd and 2 into a long touchdown run that turned out to be the offensive play of the game, as it was the last touchdown they scored in the contest. The best play that you can use in Madden 23 that combines all these elements is the read option weak, which can be found in the pistol bunch formation from the Baltimore Ravens and San Francisco 49ers playbooks. This might be the best read option play in the game, as once again you have the pulling tight end coming out in front from the strong side, pulling out in front as a lead blocker for either running back if you hand it off or the quarterback if you decide to keep it, giving you a much higher chance for a much bigger play. The next play that I'm going to show you is one that the Eagles used for the game-winning touchdown against the Indianapolis Colts during their Week 11 meeting, which was easily their toughest win of the season. And that plays the QB blast out of the gun empty quads, which can also be found in the Baltimore Ravens playbook. In that game, Jalen Hurts ran the ball 16 times for a total of 86 yards, and he ran this play for more than half of the design runs, including 2 times late in the game in critical situations that would decide the game. Once on 4th and 2 with only 2 minutes left, and the other for the go-ahead score, which eventually became the game-winning touchdown. The Eagles used this concept out of several different formations throughout the game, but they all had the same idea, and that is to spread the receivers so the defense has to match, spreading them out as well, making it easier for Jalen to run inside. And no formation in Madden 23 does a better job of spreading out the defense than the gun empty quads, as this is the only formation in the game that has 4 wide receivers on one side of the field, making it almost impossible to stack the box against any potential run plays. Not that your opponent will be expecting a run play anyways, since it's an empty backfield look. Running this play is a pure numbers game. You have 5 linemen blocking, so if your opponent has 5 or less defenders inside the tackle box, you can switch to the quarterback blast and take advantage. If you find for whatever reason they stack the box or have 6 or more defenders like they might have if they are blitzing, then you can always switch to any of these pass plays, as you will then have an advantage passing. I recommend the 4 verticals against zone and then work from front to back with the crossing receivers, and the curl pivot dig against man coverage, as basically every route here beats man coverage with no adjustments. The next thing to know about the Eagles offense is that they probably run more RPO plays than just about any other team in the league, as they are very hard to stop if ran the right way, and this is no different in Madden. So I'm going to go over some RPO concepts the Eagles like to use the most. There are simple one-read plays where you either pass or run, like the stretch alert lookie, where you either have to hand it off or throw it to a slant. This might have been revolutionary when it was put into Madden 20, but compared to what the Eagles do on offense is very basic, as the Eagles usually give Jalen multiple passing options, like on this play here early in the Week 13 matchup against the Giants. On this play alone, he has the option to either hand it off, pass it to the slanting tight end, or throw it to A.J. Brown on a 5-yard in route. Jalen and the Eagles coaches know that the Giants are a blitz-heavy defense that likes to send a lot of extra defenders around the line of scrimmage. In fact, this play almost looks exactly like the meta defense, the Overstorm Brave, that everyone is running online, as it has 4 down linemen and what looks like 2 blitzing linebackers right behind them. On this play, Jalen knows from his pre-snap reads that he has one-on-ones on all of his receivers based on their man alignments. Once the ball is snapped, he watches for the linebacker to react to the run option. Once they do, he makes an easy read to hit the slanting tight end from the slot, as his defender started the play furthest away. Now, most people don't know that you can find this exact same play concept in the Baltimore Ravens offensive playbook once again from the gun wing slot week. The play is called the RPO zone peak. This play can be used in Madden the exact same way. If your opponent comes out in a defense where you have one-on-one coverage like man zero blitz, both the receivers on the left side are designed to immediately beat their defenders for quick throws. If your opponent is something like a zone coverage where they might step in front of the receivers, you can always hand it off for big run leads outside, especially against cover 3 and cover 4, because the cornerbacks drop back after the snap, taking them further away from the line of scrimmage and making them less effective in run support. One of the biggest advantages to running RPO plays is it also simplifies where to throw the ball based on what the defense is running, as most RPO plays only have 2 passing options, one for man, one for zone. This next play is something the Eagles ran multiple times against the Dallas Cowboys in their Week 6 matchup. On this play, Hurts can either hand it off, pass to the tight end on a flat route, or pass to the receiver on a curl route. This exact same play can be found in Madden 23 from the exact same 2 tight end concept called the gun deuce close. The play is called the RPO read counter stick. Plays like this are easy to use as long as you understand that the flat route only beats zone and the curl route is designed to beat man, making this a very easy decision to make as long as you can tell which defense your opponent is in. This simple approach reduces the risk of turnovers and mistakes, which is one of the biggest reasons the Eagles are first in the league in giveaways and turnover differential. The Eagles also like to run RPO plays that have a quick pass option underneath, like they famously did against the Cowboys in the same game. They ran this same play and converted both in critical situations on back-to-back drives, one on 4th and 3 when they were just outside of field goal range, and the other on 3rd and 3 that resulted in a touchdown. And both times they ran this play, they went right after the Cowboys' best defender in Micah Parsons, and even he couldn't do anything to stop it. The best play in Madden that closely resembles this hard-to-stop play is the RPO read flat wheel from the pistol open flex close that can only be found in the Buffalo Bills and New York Giants playbook. The reason A.J. Brown was able to get open against Dallas so easily is because the man defender responsible couldn't get around the formation fast enough to keep up with the receiver, and on this play it's no different. You can see that when I run this play, after you hike the ball, the cornerback following is so far behind the receiver will get wide open in the flats for an easy catch and run. But just like the RPO play the Eagles ran, you also have the option to hand it off or keep with the quarterback as well. The Eagles also have the best 4th down conversion rate in the entire league, and that is because of one very simple concept, the QB sneak. The Eagles have been unstoppable in short yardage situations this year, and it has been because they don't overthink it when it is time to call this play. Whenever they need a first, they trust Jalen Hurts and his big talented offensive line to push the pile, and you should too, because in Madden 23, the good old-fashioned QB sneak is just as hard to stop, especially now that Hurts has fast break, making it even more likely for him to convert. So that's the vid. As always, if you guys like this type of video, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment section if there is any of your favorite players you would like to see me do a video like this about next. Other than that, I have plenty of gameplay videos popping up on the screen of me using these plays with Jalen Hurts. So if you want to check them out, just click the link on the screen. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. Shut out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.